Namaste. Welcome back to Project Gita's Deep Learning Series. Today we will discuss the verse 8th of Gita Dhyanam, which talks about divine grace.
मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्.
I salute Lord Krishna, the Lord of all wealth and resources, whose nature is supreme contentment, Ananda, and whose grace makes the dumb eloquent and the cripple crosses a mountain. Madhava is another name of Lord Krishna, one who has all the resources and wealth with him is known as Madhava. He is Bhagavan, the Lord. My salutations to this Lord who has all the resources in the universe and whose grace can lift me beyond all my limitations. This is a prayer. A prayer is also a karma, an action. Because it's an action, it necessarily produces a result. The result is twofold: direct or seen and indirect or unseen. One of the direct result is the psychological benefit of prayer. The very fact that we can pray is itself a benefit. There is somebody upon whom we can rely. Typically, any individual we rely has limitations. Here, we are relying upon somebody who has all the resources in the world, who is limitless, most powerful, and truly compassionate. Thus, the immediate benefit we experience because we can pray is that there is someone for us who won't let us down. This by itself is a great benefit. There is also an indirect or unseen result for the prayer. This is what we call grace, which accounts for the benefits which cannot attribute to a particular day's prayer. Grace is something that is earned. It is not something that the Lord randomly distributes day by day. If He did, He would be partial, which is not the case. Grace is a graceful expression for karma phala. Karma is what we do, and the phala is the result of what we do. Grace is earned in the same way that we earn anything else. Since we are not able to relate an unseen result to a given course of action on our part in the immediate past, we are constrained to call this result grace. Grace, therefore, is something that we receive purely as a result of our own karma or actions that was done either in our immediate past or in the remote past. Because of this result, this grace, certain situation happen in our favor. What is generally taken to be impossible is made possible by grace. With this verse, I salute Bhagavan, the one by whose grace the mute becomes eloquent and the lame scales the mountain tops. The one by whose grace the impossible is made possible. Kalidasa, the genius poet, was considered to be a mute, but because of grace, he began pouring out verses after verse. Similarly, Valmiki became a great poet because of grace. In day-to-day life, we often hear various stories of disappearance of incurable diseases. Cancer suddenly vanishes and no one knows how. We call it grace because the causes are not known. One can call such happenings as grace, accidents, or by chance. However, a perspective person with certain maturity and understanding of Bhagavan appreciates these unseen results as what we call grace. Many saints and sages of India used this verse again and again to express the power of divine grace. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell that the divine grace is like the wind that is blowing all the time. When we unfurl our sail, we can see that our boat is moving forward with the help of the wind. Inspired by these verses, Swami Vivekananda wrote from Chicago following his great speech at the 1893 World's Parliament of Religions that I am doing Lord's work and He leads and I follow. He who makes the dumb eloquent and the lame crosses a mountain, He will help me. So let us salute Bhagavan, by whose grace we can go forward positively in our life. Thank you very much for watching, and next week we will discuss the final verse of the Gita Dhyanam. Happy learning and namaste.